How does mouse acceleration affect gaming DPI? Imagine you're in the middle of a fast-paced game and suddenly your aim feels off. You might wonder what's causing that inconsistency. Well, one key factor is how your mouse settings are configured, especially mouse acceleration. Mouse acceleration is a setting that changes how fast your cursor moves based on how quickly you move your mouse. When acceleration is turned on, moving your mouse quickly makes the cursor jump farther than moving it slowly, even if you move the same physical distance. This makes the cursor movement unpredictable because it doesn't follow a straight, consistent path. Now, DPI, or dots per inch, is a hardware measurement that tells us how many pixels the cursor moves on the screen for every inch you move the mouse. If your DPI is set to a high number, like 1000, your cursor will move a lot with just a small movement. A lower DPI, like 400, makes the cursor move more slowly and precisely. Gamers often choose their DPI based on the game they play. Fast-paced shooters might need higher DPI for quick reactions, while strategy games benefit from lower DPI for accuracy. Here's where mouse acceleration comes into play. When acceleration is enabled, it overrides the predictable nature of DPI. Instead of moving the cursor a fixed amount for each inch, the cursor's movement depends on how fast you move the mouse. If you move quickly, the cursor might jump across the screen, even if your physical movement was small. Move slowly, and it might barely move at all. This makes aiming and muscle memory unreliable, because the same physical movement can produce different results depending on your speed. Most competitive gamers prefer to turn off mouse acceleration. Why? Because with acceleration off, your cursor moves exactly as your DPI is set. Moving the mouse 1 inch always moves the cursor the same distance. This consistency helps you develop muscle memory, which is essential for precise aiming. If acceleration is on, the relationship between your physical movement and cursor movement becomes nonlinear, making it harder to aim accurately over time. Another thing to consider is polling rate, which is how often your mouse reports its position to your computer. While polling rate affects responsiveness, it doesn't directly impact how acceleration influences movement. But combined with DPI, it can make your overall control feel smoother or more jittery. In simple terms, mouse acceleration messes with the steady relationship between your physical mouse movement and the cursor's on-screen position. It makes the cursor's speed depend on how fast you move, which can cause inconsistent aiming. That's why most gamers stick to turning off mouse acceleration and setting their DPI to a level that feels comfortable for their style. They want predictable, repeatable movements so they can aim precisely every time. So, if you're serious about your gaming, especially in genres that demand accuracy, disabling mouse acceleration and choosing the right DPI is the way to go.